In this short demo, we're going to show you how to add a box to your reports or layouts using the Sage Report Designer. We'll be using an invoice layout in Sage Accounts, however the steps are exactly the same if you're working in Sage 50 Payroll. Just in case you're not familiar with it, to add a box to your layout or your report, all you need to do is highlight it on the list, click Edit. That opens your layout or your report in the Sage Report Designer. Now there are two ways to draw a box onto your layout. The first is to go to Toolbox and then choose the option Draw Box. Or the other option is just to click Draw Box from this little toolbar at the top. Both will launch the same option. Now when we click it, nothing initially happens, and all we need to do is just position the mouse on the layout. Now we can do one of two things. We can either just click, and that will put a little box on for us, and then we can just drag the corner box there to make the box bigger. Or if I delete that one, do it again, I can click Draw Box, and then I can drag the box to the required size straight away. If I click off it, that's it done. That's how easy it is to add a box. Now when we click onto it, if you do need to resize it, you get the little box buttons around the outside, so we can actually resize it if we need to. We can also drag it around the layout, and if we find the mouse a little bit sensitive when we're dragging it, with the buttons around it you can just use the cursor keys to nudge it into position. Now if you want to make changes to it, click onto it, and you've got the dynamic help down the left hand side. Now this will allow you to change the border. So for instance, if we click that, we can change the style of the border. We can go from a solid line to a dotted line, and we can choose the type. We can choose our colour. So maybe we want that box or that outline of that box to print in a different colour. And we can also set the width of that as well. And there are other options as well. We'll just leave ours set as the defaults. We can also change the background colour. So for instance, if we wanted to fill in maybe this red colour, just OK that, and it makes the box red. So very straightforward. Let's just change that back. Top option is transparent. Just bear in mind if you're going to be printing it out in colour, just bear in mind it's going to use ink to do that. Okay, so we've got that set. Now if you can't see the dynamic help, so if you've highlighted the box, so if you highlight that box on the layout and this dynamic help isn't available, nice and easy to bring it back. Just go to View, and then you've got an option there, Dynamic Help, and that will give you the options relating to what you've got selected. All I then need to do, click File and Save, or Save As if it's one of the default layouts. You will need to give it an alternative file name. But other than that, that's it done. Very easy.